Jessica and this channel is about cross stitch. If you're returning, thank you for watching, and if you're new here, welcome, and please consider subscribing. And this video is a different style video, and I think you're gonna like it. So what I started doing is vlogging every day. Basically, I cross stitch every day and I do cross stitch bags. So I actually recorded every single day of the week, and it was fun. And I have exciting projects to share with you. I have received Painting Fairy cross stitch, which I actually purchased with my own money, and I really wanted to see, is it really worth the money? And stay tuned to find out. I also did a lot of other cross stitch in this vlog, and I also have a finish. So from now on, you're gonna see a video from me every Monday. I think that's exciting news. And tell me in the comments below if you like this change. Let's get started. Today is June 28th, and I'm starting another start. So I started this last night. This chart is by Jen Lin. It's called Renaculus. And let's see how much I put in. So I put in 460 stitches. You see 2 days, but it's actually one because I stitched after midnight. And let's see, this is the corner that I'm working in. I actually did a lot of stitching last night. I'm gonna show you what progress I have, but first I went outside this morning and I saw another papaya already ripe, so I picked it. This one is actually small. The previous ones were humongous. And also you see this little rose petals. You can make tea out of it, and it's basically a mood lifter. So I think it has to do with production of serotonin in your brain. And I already have some this is the leaves of the raspberry leaf tea. I just buy loose leaves on Amazon. It's organic, and you can actually put it in any tea. This right here. Whenever I drink it, I'm gonna make a separate small cup in my I have depression glass, a cup right here from like 1930s, and it also says that, you know, it's kind of does a boosting energy, so it has like radium in it. Some people are so scared like radiation, but radium is actually in the tiny amounts are beneficial. Like there is like so negligible. You get in probably a lot more EMF from your cell phone or something. And you know how they say a little bit, the difference between medicine and poison is a dose. So this is one of those. Yeah, let's make some tea. And while my tea kettle is boiling, I want to show you the saucer for this. This is Anchor Hawkins gloss, I think, and they're pretty pricey. I got it off the eBay, so this is from 1930s era, and they're very highly sought after. So I'm just gonna make so small, like a small amount here. And you know, when your tea is ready, these petals are actually gonna lose the color. And the way you want to make the tea is stop it right before it's completely boiling. So I didn't let it fully boil. It was already hot because the herbal teas, they require a lot lower temperature. The reason I have a plastic bag right here is because I was ready to do some hand dyeing some fabric, and I realized I was missing one of the ingredients that I put in for the fabric dye to seep in really nicely and open up the fibers. So I sent my husband on his way to the store, and then we're gonna dye some fabric today. Guys, last night my needle was on fire, and this right here, this is Renaculus bouquet. I already stitched 8.8 86%. How cool is that? So let me show you. Okay, this is the actual picture, but little backstory for this. This is actually very rare. It was a needle point, and I was in one of those Telegram canal like groups, and one of the girls converted this rare needle point into a cross stitch, and she was kind enough to share with us for free. And so this is like a really rare cool thing to have. This has like 35 colors, but it does have blends, so it comes out looking nicely. So we have total of 28,223 for the total piece, and I already stitched right here 2,503 stitches. And again, when it shows like a little bit of stitches, this is actually over the midnight. I actually stitched yesterday almost 1,200 stitches. I was watching some TV. There was like some like a comedy or a movie on, and I kind of like it. It was very girly, and look at that. This is the result of that. I was just keep on stitching and stitching. This is so easy. So I'm actually stitching on a 14 count Aida. It's stiff, but I like it stiff when I stitch in a Q snaps, when it's not like hand dye or small piece. When it's like a full coverage, I like it very stiff. And this is like I don't know if it's antique white or ivory. No, I think it's ivory because it has this yellowish hint, and I actually like it because a white is very like fluorescent and will actually put through, will show up through so much. So I did this, and the next thing, we're gonna also have another start today. I'm thinking I ordered 18 count Aida already for the new start. I'm gonna have a few of them. Remember, I bought this kit, not kit, but chart for my birthday back in January from Heaven and Earth Design. It's called Family Vacation, and I'm gonna insert a picture here. And that's a max colors, and it's also over 350,000 stitches, but it's so beautiful. And the way I'm gonna do it, I was watching another another full coverage girl, flosstuber, and she showed like she does 1/1, like a half stitch of CXC thread on 18 count, and it's like perfect because on my 16 count Heaven and Earth, no, it's 18 count, I have 18 count Heaven and Earth Design, the Sweet Shopping, and I'm doing 2/1, like 2 threads full cross, and it's just pushing, the crosses is just too thick, they just pushing in each other. And if I stitch like cross here, and if I'm gonna go back to try to stitch like the remaining cross, it's gonna be so hard, it's almost like disappearing in a pile of threads. Yeah, I'm loving this. This is so beautiful. So this is actually stitched with some CXC, and there's 2 DMC colors. I have, like, guys, I'm gonna show you, I have loads of that thread that I bought. Oh, sorry. Loads and loads. Like, I have this. This is actually polyester. This is CXC. See how big this thing is? And I have another box, even more, full of thread that when I UFO the stamped cross stitch, I just pulled out like a lot of thread out of there, and I kept it, and I need to sort it, so I don't want to trash it. I'm gonna use it in this projects because it's actually, you cannot really tell the difference if you know, when it's far away. Well, I cannot even tell the difference where the DMC is. I think I have DMC, this purple one right here, and some orange one maybe right here or right there, DMC, and the rest of it is CXC. So it doesn't it looks the same. The feel of it is like different. There's different types of polyester threads, and there's some cotton like a blended, but maybe in the future I already there is one not designer, there is a company that actually dyes their cotton threads. They're from China, but they actually produce ecological, it's a Egyptian long step cotton. It's from Fairy brand, and they charge like 30 cents per skein, and their floss is like so beautiful. And I'm gonna do a comparison to DMC when I order some. I have not ordered any yet, but I'm planning to maybe order some instead of DMC, that cotton floss for the Heaven and Earth design, especially if I'm gonna be doing like half a stitch, half a stitch on 18 count. That's gonna save me like a lot of money in the threads, so it's gonna be just like half of the threads, so might as well buy it. Yeah, all right, I'll see you in the next frame. So I want to show you the next star that I'm gonna have right here. It's loading. Ooh, what happened? All right, so this is Heaven and Earth design. It's called The Family Vacation by Amy Stewart, and this is a max color one, and I'm so excited to start this one because I already ordered the 18 count Ada. It should be delivered probably tomorrow, and I want to show you how big this project is. This is 352,100 stitches, so this is only like maybe a few hundred stitches less than my candy shoppy, right? There is like so many details. Look at those cute raccoons getting the flower. And the reason I got this, because this it's resonated with me so much. Here is more raccoons eating up, because we went camping last summer in Southern California. Oh my gosh, I forgot the name of the place, but anyways, we left like the food outside in closed bags, but the raccoons got into it because he got the sausages, ate the patties, so they just got like nibbled on it, and we had to put it in the trash. So this reminds me so much of that camping trip. We had a table set up just like that, but we didn't have so much stuff out. Oh, okay, I remember. The place is called Mora Bay, California. And oh my God, this is like a small town in Southern California. It's more southern. I think it's more southern than I live. I don't remember which way. And it is so beautiful, like the trees. You go there, it's like a fairy tale. It's like the energy is magnetizing, and it really recharges you. You know how they tell you that scientists actually say that maybe only 15% of our food comes of our energy comes from food, because we are electromagnetic beings, and we pull it up, the energy from the ether. The ether is the hidden element from the that was before the 1900s. It was in the chemical chart, and they took it out. So they say it's pseudoscience, but there is so many scientific articles that prove that it's not. So our body recharging in nature. I digress. So yeah, but this right here, so I'm using cross stitch app Saga, and because this is 239 colors in here. And when I went, because I paid twice for this chart, I bought the chart in PDF, and then I paid someone to convert the chart on Etsy. There is a shop that converts this to cross stitch Saga. It's XSD file or PM file. Yeah. And he messaged me, and he's like, well, I cannot really convert this, but since this chart is not chart, but the art by Amy Stewart is in public domain, legally they can actually make another chart, rechart it. And he recharted his own way. He asked me how many colors I want, and I did told him I want max, and he said, what do you like it more light or bright colors? So of course I said I wanted more bright colors, and he designed this chart for me. So technically this is Heaven and Earth. It's really not a Heaven and Earth design anymore, but it is. Yeah, and we're gonna start it maybe tomorrow because I'm gonna try to organize all the floss for this today, maybe half the floss because I have to hand dye some fabric. Look at that beauty. Yeah, and I'll show you more progress. Okay, so we're ready to dye this even weave. So the way I do it, I kind of put the thread lightly over it, so we get some this is 32 count even weave, so we get some nice mottling on this. So I have like 8 pieces, and I'm gonna boil some water here for the process of dyeing it. Today's July 1st, and you guys, I want to show you my plumeria. It's outside in a right here in front of the apartment that I live in, but this is my plumeria. It got root bound, so I replanted it, and you see those beautiful flowers. I know the sap of plumeria, they say it could be like poisonous, but you can actually make plumeria tea, and I'm gonna pick 3 of them, the ones that are already. Ooh, pick the wrong one. There's gonna be more flowers coming in, and there's flowers there, so I only need 3 to make a breakfast tea. And this right here is my hibiscus here. I have all these flowers here. And in the front of my stairs in an apartment, the owner let us do that because we know him for a long time. I think I wanted to show you there is more flowers I have on the shelves here on my in my apartment building. This is my flowers, and there's another plumeria cutting that they made me cut because it was poking out too much before I replanted it, and it's already actually made it, and it's growing right here. I have this plant right here. It's actually sorrel. It's kind of like European spinach, and it's already start flowering. And this plant right here is a cherry tomatoes. We bought it at Home Depot because cherry tomatoes can actually grow in a pot, and those beef tomatoes, stuff like that, they don't do very well. Cherry tomatoes very, very prolific. So I'm gonna pick a few and have it for a breakfast. So I made my breakfast, and don't mind this plastic there because I'm still gonna be working on dyeing some more Ada today. So this is my sushi bowl I made, sashimi bowl. Have their so I have manga in here. I have avocado and some salmon, and I picked 3 petals because I usually do 5. Didn't wanna, rip it off from the tree too much. I'm just gonna boil some tea, and when it's done, you can probably already see it, like it's changing the color. It's starting to fade out. Let me grab a spoon. So the petals, you see it's already losing color. It's gonna completely fade out, and all these flavonoids and essential oils, antioxidants, is gonna be in the tea because I had like a lot of inflammation, and I had to start eating healthy, and it made a really big difference. I cannot eat junk food or anything. It makes me so sick. I'll be laying in bed for days if I do that. So this is my extreme diet here. Yeah, I eat a lot of raw food. And next I'm gonna show you what I stitched yesterday. Okay, the tea is still brewing, almost done, and you can see like the petals lost its color. They're gonna actually become completely white. This is a fox and rabbit sail, and I've been I completed like all the way through March, and this is April petals, and last night I finished 1 April petal, and I already moved the Q-snap, but I don't want to undo it because it's so hard. And when I frogged it, I actually start using different colors. This is the color that was right here. I thought it would make a really nice accent. Yeah, it all goes together like cohesive, and I started another square here. And Last night I made these two beautiful bags. So basically I was thinking that, you know, July 4th this year is like the biggest celebration. I was watching Handmade by Sarah W, and it was she was saying that it's a big celebration, you know, because it's the 250, it's like a quarter of a 1000, right? It's a big number. And she loves stitching the patriotic, and I was thinking why not do collaboration with her. So I made her this beautiful, so basically, yeah, I give her choices which one she wants, and I made this beautiful bag for her. So this is Teresa Kogut Bright Stars, and the outside is a blackbird. This is Teresa Kogut too. And outside and in the back is actually blackbird fabric. I think it's I forgot, it's an indigo something. So basically it's like an alphabet, and this one is a reproduction from I think 1871, and some of the pieces of fabric has her name. She's like a Dutch or something. 18, I think it's 1887 or something. So this was like original sampler, and I put some charms. I didn't really have patriotic one, but I thought, you know, the floss and this would work, and this cute little swirly bead there, and this is so patriotic right there. Okay, next one. This one I made for Lacey, the Sleepy Stitcher. It's another YouTuber. She does mostly full coverage, and I've been binge watching her channel, and kind of got so enabled by her full coverages that I'm gonna be starting a lot more, because I'm not gonna stop stitching smalls. Like, she does smalls too. I just love all of it, like the smalls. I like to dabble in everything because I think you get the most fun, because each project gives you different experience. It's like tasting different candies, you know, they're all different, even though they're all sweet, right? So so this is the second bag that I made, and then I realized I can just put the year and a little star there. And this one, I know she likes religious Christian things, so she really liked this one, and this is a really beautiful fabric right here. This is Teresa Kogut for Bright Stars, this too, and yeah, that is Teresa Kogut, and this one also too, and it's also the Bright Stars fabric, and the outside is blackbird, and it had little different little threads here, little different inspirational quotes. I know it's kind of might be, I was thinking after I was done sewing the bag, kind of like a Valentine, but it's really not. This is like another historical sampler by it's a blackbird, threads that bind. It's called a sampler by the sea, so it has a different quotes, and there is some words that are like written in old English, like a real old English, like I didn't even know what they mean. Like I kind of know, but not like exact. Nobody uses those words anymore, you know. Yeah, I think it's beautiful. And I'm gonna pack these babies right here and get them shipped out to the post office. And then I'm gonna show you what kind of fabric I dyed. Like a little pic, I have to still iron it. Just finished packaging the bags, and I'm gonna send my husband to post office to mail them. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and create some labels on my mini printer. So it's like a little peelable label that doesn't really leave any glue residue on the canvas, and that way you can see what count that is and all that good stuff, and who is the dyer and the name. Just wanted to show you for a quick second what my labels look like. This is actually waterproof also, and this is not like a paper. If you spill the water, the label won't bleed. And if you spill the water on this, you won't also get like the white spots. You know, the color fast actually might bleed a little bit, that's normal, but you're not gonna get those white stains that if you just do, you know, just regular hand dyeing, because I'm putting a lot of love into it, so they stay nice. Because I believe, you know, if you spill a little bit something on it or something happens, then you know you shouldn't be getting your fabric ruined. It's already evening on July 1st, and this is how many threads I have. I have like a million threads here. That's just piles and piles. This is CXC, and then I have some more of CXC from the some projects that I UFO'd right here. Yeah. So see, I'm gonna be starting the Heaven and Earth design. This one right here. Okay, come on, show it up. Okay, let's see. This one right here. But I didn't want to start with these threads because that project is so big, and these threads they're not like the best, and I found some threads at a better price, like they're like 30 cents a piece. They're real cotton, they're like DMC, but a different brand that the somebody's hand dyeing them to be like to match DMC colors. Yeah, so definitely gonna be waiting for that. But I'm gonna start another chart tonight because I already have 18 count Aida arrived, and I ordered some more for the Heaven and Earth design. But this is what we're gonna start. I don't know who this chart is by. Let's see. Hi guys, today is July 3rd, and as you can see, I'm gonna do unboxing for what I bought on painting very cross stitch. This is like expensive cross stitch. Sorry for shaking, but I think it's so worth it. So let's I already cut the box. Let's see what's inside. I ordered for this package, I ordered 2 cross stitches. Let's start with the small one. The small one is a cake. Okay, sorry about crinkling. I'm gonna have to do it fast. All right, so let's look at the threads. This is the threads. I ordered 16 count, and these threads are Egyptian long staple cotton, and they do the hand dyeing it themselves. Let's look at the canvas. The canvas is printing very, very well. Oh, this is huge. I didn't think this was gonna be this big, but you can see how big this is. I thought this was gonna be like a small little cake because I actually wanna cross stitch this and have it in the kitchen when we buy a house, because in this apartment there's no place. But probably gonna take a while for it to cross stitch. So this chart is a 190 by 160, but it's all in the middle. The printing is very, very clear, and it's not reduced colors. There's like a lot of colors because like Joy Sunday, I think maybe to avoid copyright laws, they reduce the amount of threads in there and it comes out bad design. But this here, and this is actually plastic organizer. And in this design, there is 55 colors. The threads, you can feel it's cotton because I can tell by the feel in my hand if it's cotton or not. This is like cotton, and it's very, very similar to DMC. You can feel it's good quality. Sometimes like Joylene, no, Jenlene brand,
They'll have cotton, but their cotton is not shiny and it feels dry. This does not feel like dry like that. It's a little bit drier than DMC, but the shine is there, but it's not dry at all. Like you know when it's good quality. They have this cute little bow here. So this is 55 colors in here. Just for that little, well, it's actually a big cake. Yeah. All right, let's put that away. This next one, this is a huge, huge design. And I wanted to stitch this. I know I'm gonna have to complete the whole thing. And this thing is literally heavy. It feels like it's 2 pounds, literally. This canvas, there's all these threads, and they're very high quality. This was expensive. I mean, I know some of them are like $200. So comparing to that, it wasn't that expensive. It was on sale, I think, for $81, and the 14 count was actually more. 14 count was $168. So $81 felt like real deal. And another thing I want to tell you, so I saw this on the channel called Jenny, and she did the review, and I really checked them out, and I went and I bought it. Thanks to her, I discovered this brand. Otherwise, I didn't want to do no more stamped cross stitch. A long time ago, I haven't been doing it because so this is like 161 colors. All right, so Carly Jenny, I'm gonna link her channel below, and she did some of this, and she did unboxing, and I saw the colors, I saw the how good the printing was, and I knew I have to have it because sometimes I'm tired and I want to stitch on, but I don't want my design to look like, downgraded, because I put all this time into making a beautiful design, and I want it on my wall because I noticed that on a big full coverage, I actually can lay there in my bed and I can just look at them or sit on a couch. If this one is like would be like in a dining room, and this is gonna be like huge, like a blanket. I think this is 249,000 stitches. All right, and I'm gonna also link Kali Jenny's code below. It's just Kali Jenny, CALIJENI. You can use that code, but you can also use a different code if you're first time. For the college in, you 5% off, but if you register, they will actually give you a coupon. I think it's active only for 3 days, and you will get 10% off, but it doesn't automatically get applied. You would need to go in when you check out, click on coupons and then click apply. Yeah, because it's not going to get automatically applied, and you cannot stack them together. But after that coupon expires, the next time you order, you can use Jenny's coupon and it's going to save you 5% off. So they have these beautiful designs from smalls to big designs. Yeah, let's unbox it. So we have here the canvas. I'm going to show you how it looks. The printing. The printing is very, very good. You can see there is so much confetti. So this design is going to be very nice, vivid looking design because there is a lot of confetti in here. I'll just look at that. See, confetti on confetti. And this thing is huge. Look at this key on the side. And they don't put the numbers, or they do. Well, they on their palette, on their chart, gosh, on those little organizers, they have the DMC numbers. So this is DMC equivalent, and so it's a lot easier to read than those other charts that are full stamped. Um, let's take a look at the threads. Just look at that. There's like more than 1 pound just of threads. and they're high quality Egyptian cotton. This is like extra. They're like so beautiful. And so much white. Guys, I apologize for interruptions and mumbling because every time I start recording my video, I swear this is like somebody wants to like make me mad because my husband started talking loud in the other room, and then the motorcycle or somebody starts driving real loud outside and setting off alarms on the street. But I digress. Yeah. All right. The threads are so beautiful. There's 161 colors in here. I cannot wait to get started. I'm going to be starting this also. And today I received my ADA for the Heaven and Earth design. And I have the threads been already shipped. So this order right here, I ordered it on June 25th. And I already got it today. They ship some express mail. So this is the scissors, this thimble. It's like a silicone thimble. I know people complain. They say these thimbles are too small, but actually for me they're not small. There's like some space. Only for my middle finger, it's a perfect fit. But for my index finger, it still have more room. I always have skinny hands even if I gain weight. And there is also some needles. We're gonna try those needles out, and it should be better than those Asian needles that come in 30 pack. You know, they sell on Amazon and stuff. And this right here is for the bobbins for parking. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the parking. I thought this part was like a silicone, but it's really hard plastic. I watch it on what's her name? Natalia, I think her name. I'll link her channel below. Okay, her channel is Lovecraft Forever, and she's from Ukraine, and she does a lot of stamp prestige, but like a good one. She has a lot of painting theory, and she was showing how these bobbins work. So once you wind it on for parking, you kind of push it back, and you can actually stack them. They're stackable. You click on, and they stay on. Yeah. And I got, I think, like a few thimbles. Oh, there's more. So there's like 3 bobbins, 3 thimbles, and a pair of scissors. Alright guys, I'm gonna go, and I think I'm gonna start stitching this beautiful cake tonight. Maybe some of those yummy colors of blueberries. This actually looks so delicious. Yeah, because I need some pick-me-up colors. I tried to go to bed early last night, and I did go after midnight, but it was before 1, but I still feel tired. So today I'm gonna try to go to bed earlier, but at night that's when I usually cross stitch, because this whole day I was ironing the 14 count Ada that I dyed yesterday, and then I had to do all the listings, and you know, edit the pictures, clear the background for the Etsy, like for the main picture, and post it on all social media, and it does take time. So when it's nighttime, I usually want to stitch, and I did stitch some more on that lake house, but it's not that much. When I have more progress, I'll show you, and I'll see you in a log tomorrow.
I forgot to tell you guys, it comes with this chart. It's like lots of pages here, and the printing is very nice. And this is not glossy paper, so you can actually cross it out if you needed to, but of course I'm not gonna need that. We're just gonna cross stitch. Can't wait to get started on this. Today is July 4th, and this early in the day I already start making this bag. I just need to put zipper pull here, and I'm gonna put like elastic band so it opens and closes, and we need some charms here, but the bag is ready. This is actually metallic fabric. I don't know if you can tell. It's very pretty. The camera doesn't do justice, and it has cute little crack. Nice price. I'm done making the bag, and these are the cute charms there. I put like 3 butterfly, floss bobbin, and stork scissors. And this right here is actually glass beads. And now I have this. It's like a notions wallet, so it has elastic to close, and I'm gonna be making a needle minder from this cute kitty, and this is gonna be backing. This is what the notions wallet has looks inside, and I attach cute ribbon so it's gonna be easy to pull. Hi guys, today is the early day, July 5th, and I put in more than 800 stitches, and I don't like the way this 4 strands over half stitch comes out. I'm gonna have to frog it and just restart it, because at first it seems like it's fine, then it just like it throws me off the way half stitch looks, and the more stitches I put in, the more confusing it gets. So I'm gonna show you the back, and the back looks way too thick. Yeah, I'm glad that I discovered this right now. So for the next projects, I'm not gonna do that, and I am gonna restart this one with 2 strands full cross, just like my other Heaven and Earth design, which comes out fine. It's the back, and I already start frogging it. This is like the threads are way too thick. Okay guys, 805 frogged stitches later. So I think I'm gonna restart it. That's my dog. I'm gonna restart it in this cornering. Last time I started in here, and there was a lot of dark colors. Right here seems like a lot easier areas there. So I see a lot more like just one color, not so much confetti. So I'm gonna start in this corner, and this is more happy colors, because I could not do any more of this type of colors, just for the time being. All right, so I did a little project here. This cross stitch was one of my very first ones. This was dimensions, and this was in here, and it was hanging up on my wall. Hi guys, it's already evening, and look what we have. This is over 700 stitches, so I recharted it. I frogged out 805 stitches, and I'm working in this corner right here. This is the chart, and right here is my progress. This is all 719 stitches for today, and I already have 0.56%, little over a half of a percent. So happy with that. This is coming along very nicely. So this corner right here, as you can see. Today is July 6th, and I was working on this painting fairy cross stitch. This is a kitchen. This has 161 colors, and this is about 240,000 plus stitches on this. This is 16 pounds, and I just started it. So I put in actually 15 threads. You can see mostly black. I work in this lower left corner. That's where this basket is right here. It has a lot of black, and that's where I worked. And let me show you the back. This is my back. This was only $81 on sale. And for the this was 16 count, but for the 14 count they wanted $160, like double. Yeah, so I got a pretty good deal. And this is gonna be it for this week's vlog. Next week, next Monday, I'm gonna have another one. So subscribe and like and click the bell for notifications so you get notified when my next video comes out. Bye. I want to show you the key. So the first column is just for the numbers of colors. So color 1 all the way to 161. The second column is what color is that thread, and this is like a DMC equivalent. They do that dye their own colors, and it's DMC equivalent. I think they have 485 colors in their color palette. Their thread is very good. It's also mercerized like DMC. It is Egyptian cotton. It's not one of those fake ones when they write, oh, it's like bamboo or something, or this, and it's just polyester. This is very high quality cotton, and the canvas is very good quality too. They use an Egyptian long staple cotton.